I put my phone on the door. Hold on. So, oh my God. I'm kind of jimmy rigging my practice today. So the whole point is that when you don't have time, try not to lose your practice and build up a bad habit again, or it's hard to start something again after you've stopped it. Obviously there can be exceptions, and you should not beat yourself up if you have to miss it. But if you can kind of do it quick and short, or do a little short session, like for me, I'm practicing Tai Chi, so maybe I'll just do it twice instead of 4 times, or maybe I'll do a shorter warm up, or won't do a cool down, Um, oh, and I also am not setting up like cameras and putting on the music, and I didn't even put the video on horizontal. But the point is to help you with your practice, to to hold yourself accountable to doing it. So even if it's not for someone else, so if they don't like the way the video looks, or it doesn't sound good, or whatever it is, that doesn't matter. I mean, down the line you can think about that stuff, but the whole point is your practice. So today I don't have a lot of time, so I'm like, I gotta just do something. Just gotta do it. Just gotta do it. Here's some child screaming. So maybe I'll do like half of what I normally do. I bet you never saw the background of my patio like this. It's a mess. We never usually use the patio, which is why it looks like this now. Yeah. Cut it short, Carl. Cut it short. Cut it short, Carl. Cut it short. So I'm doing everything faster than I normally would. And I don't know if you're actually here to practice anything, but I'm thinking like maybe 10 minutes. Again, the whole point is just to do it, and you do it for yourself, but don't beat yourself up if you don't. Lunges. This camera setup actually might be better than what I normally do. Possibly, maybe. Again, just doing very minimal type of warm-up stuff. All the leg. Doing half of everything I would normally do. Side. think that's pretty much it. So that's super quick, right? Let's do a little stretching real quick too. Again, half the time I normally would. Okay, I normally do 4 times, so I'm just gonna do 2 Yang style 8 form Tai Chi. Let's do facing this way and then towards the camera. Okay. Posture. Don't like the way I'm doing that. I don't think that's right. Need to work on that. I'm not so sure about this either, actually. All right, okay. All right, second time. Whoops, what am I doing? I totally started doing something completely different. Wow. Focus. It's part of the practice. Do it until you don't have to think about the movement anymore and you can focus on other things. Just gonna work on your focus. Scooping over here. Scooping. Won't really love the way I do that. Yay, we did it! Wow. Okay. I think it's possible to adopt different types of practices because you can make similarities and combine aspects of yoga and doing chakra techniques, especially with breathing. You can combine those things. With ADHD, I definitely have a focusing issue too, and I get distracted very easily. So it is kind of like a practice in, it's like a meditation in a sense. So like if you think of meditation and you think of yoga, you can think of Tai Chi in that sense as well. In practicing your focus, where your eyes are going and what you're thinking about at the time. And of course just like meditation, you acknowledge when you are distracted, you acknowledge it, and then you continue and move on. And this is just my practice, and that's the whole point of practicing. You sometimes don't do it the best, and sometimes you do it better, so yeah, it's definitely do it for yourself, and it's for fun. I'm not teaching, I'm not in a competition, to be the best in Tai Chi or anything. So I really appreciate that comment. Thank you. Awesome. Yeah, there's something about doing forms. It's always been like a very spiritual thing for me, and it doesn't have to be, but it can be. And so now that I'm learning and practicing, it feels different from when I first learned it and was just doing it, but not really practicing. I don't know if that makes sense, but now that I practice it every day, it definitely feels different. In any case, the whole point of this stream today was that whatever it is you're practicing, whatever habit you're trying to build, sometimes life can get in the way and you could be in a rush, there might not be enough time, and you might just skip, right? But You don't have to always skip. If it's something that you can kind of do and just cut it short, at least you did something, you know? Even if you cut your workout in half or cut it to a fourth, or you're practicing calligraphy or painting or whatever. I know that's probably not much time for some practices, but, and then if you do miss your practice, don't beat yourself up. You move on. Just like when you meditate, something distracts you. Okay, it's there. All right, I missed my practice. Keep moving forward. Okie doke. Yeah, absolutely. Find time for yourself and take care of yourself and listen to your body. Super, super, super important. Thank you so much for stopping by. And I do have to run, so appreciate. I normally do a salute, which is heaven and earth combined, uniting. And I also like to adopt the idea that this is heart, love, friendship, and peace coming together, uniting in respect. See you next time.